Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Sergio from the SergioForce.com, and I apologize. I'm just slowly getting over a cold, so my voice is still a little bit rickety. It's been some time since I posted any content on my channel. I apologize, guys. It's life's been a bit hectic. I started a new job a few months ago, and then home life has been sort of taken over. It's just not a lot of time to do things these days as much as I'd like to. So now with the fall weather upon us, this whole COVID situation still keeping people at bay, I've got a bit more time to spend indoors. And I figured I'd get back to finishing my cousin's VPIN cab, which some of you saw some updated videos, throughout the summer months when I was home, or spring, I should say. So we're pretty much at the home stretch now. Today I finally installed the screens, ran all the wiring and stuff that you see kind of just hanging on the side of the cab. And just a few more connections, and then plug in the TV display, turn it on, and go through the testing stages. I'm sure there's going to be a few things that are not going to work on it. That's just the way it is. Though I did most of the testing beforehand. So hopefully things, should go a little bit easier. Now, last Friday I was watching one of my friends' streams, Rastan 350. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do so. He's got an amazing channel, lots of pinball content as well, and just an absolute, nicest guy you could ever meet. Very knowledgeable in the industry as well. He's actually helped me out quite a bit. There was a member on the chat by Doug21, which I also believe that he subscribed to my channel. And he was asking me about the Pinscape and some MOSFET boards and whatnot. So I know a lot of people go with the all-in-one Pinscape. It is the nicest way to do it. It's a cleaner way to do it, but it does involve a lot of assembly and soldering, and most people are okay with that. I'm not. I like to kind of go the simplest route. So I bought some MOSFET boards. Now I'm gonna bring the tripod around here, and I apologize. It's gonna get a little bit shaky here, and I'm just gonna. I apologize for that. It's my finger there. YouTube noob still. At some point I'll figure out, how to get this done. And let me just zoom in here. And just scroll over to the side. And let me just bring you back around here. Do some focus. So what you see here is basically, let me just flip it around here. So 3 MOSFET boards and then the Pinscape. Now, what you see there is a KL shield, and that's just basically a little, let me just flip it around back here. It's basically a nicer way to wire in your Pinscape. I bought this from Arnis Industries. I can link the website down below. And the little green boards I bought from AliExpress are only a few dollars each. The beauty about these boards is that they can run your toys easily. Basically, in my particular case, I have one board for 24 volt toys, and then the other 2 boards run my 12 volt toys. So I have 2 power supplies. Actually, let me get you out of the tripod here. And again, I apologize for the shakiness here. There's my power supplies right there. The green one is 12 volts, and then the silver one is 24 volts. And basically, you just you wire them. Everything is labeled. It's kind of hard to tell here, but every board's labeled as to what's positive and negative. So basically, the way this works is your positive, negative from a power supply runs into here, and then you can just piggyback. If you're using 212 volts, you piggyback the positive and negative to each, from one to the other to save on wiring. And then the 24 volt is just by itself. It's got positive and negative, obviously, from the power supply back there. Each toy's positive and negative gets connected to each channel on this side, okay? And then on this side here is basically what, these wires exit from here, and then, obviously I got them circled all the way here, but they go into the inputs on the Pinscape, okay? Very, very straightforward. And that's all there's to it. The only other thing I would say, there's a 3 volt wire, which is this blue wire right here. I've also piggybacked, from one to the other to save on wire. But all you really need to do is 3 volt wire that runs back into the pinscape, and that's when you turn it on. It basically triggers the signal on each board, and that's it. It's as simple as that. There's different ways to do it. There's newer boards now, like 8-port and 16-port and that sort of thing. I kept it nice and easy. As a matter of fact, I have to send Nick a couple of these boards. He's been pestering me for it, and I promised him and I forgot. So that's it. Next video will be basically me going through the testing on the pin cab here, and hopefully everything works according to plan. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching as always. And until next time, happy pinballing.